Hi, I'm Peter and this is Emily.
We live on a boat, and today we're going to be doing a Q&A to answer some of the questions that people have asked us over on our Instagram.
When are you guys going to get a dog? Well, that is an interesting question and we have something to show you all. This is Oatly.
Ooh,
He is.
say hello.
He's 9 weeks old.
He's eating my hair.
He is eating your hair. He's very cute. He is a little cockapoo and we love him a lot. He's just getting used to the boat and life in the big wide world, aren't you? Do you want to say hi? Apologies if the camera angle has changed. Oatly likes the camera strap.
Where will guests sleep? So Peter has this theory, which we call the heap theory. Peter, would you like to explain it?
I just think humans were meant to sleep in a heap. I just think it's weird from a caveman evolutionary perspective that we all sleep separately. It doesn't make sense.
No.
So I think we just need a big old heap and all get in there.
Yeah. So if you come round, we expect you to all sleep in our
Join
bed.
our heap.
Join our heap.
To be fair, we have had a couple of people stay and they stayed just by our bed,
Yeah.
on the floor. They were happy.
We'll ask them for a TripAdvisor review. We'll let you know the 5-star rating. Or 4 or 3-star. Just the star rating. How do we wash our clothes?
There is actually a little laundrette at the place here at the marina where we're overwintering, and so we can wash our clothes there, so that makes life quite easy. But you can have a washing machine on board and there's various ways of powering that. We might look into it at some point because we're hope to get on the move at some point.
On the move.
What are some of your favourite things to forage?
I really like nettles.
Mhm.
You can place spinach with them really easily in everything, like curry and pesto and tea, and also apparently you can dye with them, but I tried to do that and it made everything brown.
It was a bit wee coloured, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But
it's supposed to be
we're gonna
blue.
try again.
And I made everything wee coloured.
Yeah, so we're just getting into foraging a bit more and we want to get into mushrooms and proper stuff, but we'll be mainly doing nettles, wild garlic, wild raspberries and blueberries, things like that have been really fun this year. Chestnuts, we didn't really get much of a look in with chestnuts this year.
Is the season over for chestnuts?
No, not quite yet, but we should go out soon.
We're gonna go out soon.
What is your favourite biscuit?
My favourite biscuit, a digestive maybe, or a hobnob.
Hobnob's good. Oreos.
We've found this a couple of times because he keeps changing his answer, and I think honestly it changes day by day.
But Oreos are on offer in Co-op at the moment and I had them yesterday, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you eat the whole packet?
What do you miss most about living on land?
Toilets. The flushing noise they make. I used to practice trying to harmonise to the flush of the toilet.
Right.
I miss doing that. I
have never heard you do that.
Well, I used to.
Yeah.
You don't know everything
I
about me. You don't know what storms
you're a mysterious woman.
I'm a woman of mystery.
You are. We do love our composting toilet. We don't like emptying the wee pot.
It's due and empty now and we're kind of having a fight about who gets to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I've only done it the last 5 times.
At least, maybe 6 times. So honestly, I think it's just your job now. I can't remember how to do it.
Right, yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, we've got another question about our toilet.
Yeah.
They said, which type of toilet did you go for? And how is it? Basically, how much do you need to empty it? Stuff like that. So we did a lot of research into the type of toilet we wanted.
You?
I did, yeah. I watched a lot of composting toilet comparison videos.
Did you hit your
Yeah,
head?
I hit my head. I watched unhealthy amount of composting toilet
You
comparison.
really got into a rabbit hole, didn't you?
I really did.
There's a whole community out there of YouTubers.
We're comparing them, and honestly, they're like, I like this one because it carries my poop, and the other one's like, well, I like this one because it carries my poop. In the end, we went for a Nature's Head composting toilet with a spider handle because we just thought it was the best fit for us. It separates your poo and wee. The poo section you have to change once a month for 2 of us. And the wee is kind of every couple of days it needs emptying. Poo doesn't smell. It's got coconut fibre in there, which stops it from smelling, and we've connected it to a carbon filter. So the smell all goes out through a nice little carbon filter. We stick links down below of where we got everything from. Emptying the pee is the only thing that we don't love the smell of. But yeah, we would recommend it. Out of the options, we do get on with it. How do you guys make money whilst constantly on the move? Well, the first thing is that at the moment we're not constantly on the move. We've moored up in a marina, at least for the winter.
Because our flange on our gearbox has gone,
Yeah.
and our engine overheats and it gets to 120 degrees and then you can hear it boiling underneath you. And we prayed the whole way, Lord, get us home, get us home.
Carried it on road, and now we're here. So we're quite glad just to have a bit of a base for winter, just to hibernate a bit. But yes, money wise, obviously the actual upkeep of living here is fairly low compared to housing, but we still need to make money. You are job hunting at the moment.
He doesn't really like sleeping on us, so he's off to bed.
And I do freelance illustration stuff, so if you have any illustration needs, get in touch. Why are you looking at me like that?
I just want to sing like, call me maybe, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But if you need an illustrator, then call me maybe.
That's really good.
Thank you. I think you
Did
should
you make
use
it up yourself?
I did.
Wow.
The tune and everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's definitely not stolen off my friend Carly.
Carly, if you're watching this, please don't sue us.
Don't sue us, Carly.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Give her a job, Carly.
Give me a job, Carly. What was your favourite moment of our wedding?
We loved our wedding.
It was so much fun.
It was fun, wasn't it? We should do it again sometime.
We should do it again sometime. Yeah. Marry me again.
My favourite moment of our wedding. I loved it all. I loved seeing everyone in the wood. Everyone? Can we say that? It was legal. It was legal.
So we got married in the woods. I can put some photos in. I don't know how to do that. It was very boho, and I was barefoot, and my bridesmaids were barefoot. There were so many favourite moments, and like there's the obvious ones of like saying our vows and stuff, but there was just like funny moments. Okay, so just before we went down the aisle, one of my bridesmaids, I can't remember who, said, you know, any last words as a single lady. And then my dad, I don't think he knows any pop culture songs, but turns out he knows this one. Like, he's really bad at remembering things like lyrics. Turns out he knows this one, which is all the single ladies, all the single ladies. And like all of my bridesmaids and me all like joined in, and we were like dancing and laughing, and we were all barefoot, and it was hilarious. And then like I walked down the aisle, and I think it just like got rid of my nerves. It did put me in like a slightly different vibe to you, because you were like crying, because you were like, my beautiful bride, and I was just like, oh, single lady.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, it was a great moment.
It was a great moment.
Yeah.
How much did you have to cut down your stuff to move on to the boat?
I had to go through my clothes a lot. I have a lot of
pajamas. So many pajamas. like
some girls have lots of shoes. I have lots of pajamas. But what's ironic is I go to bed in my clothes most of the time. I don't get changed into pajamas.
Yeah.
That's the irony of it. I just think we do take hygiene a bit too seriously. Like showering. People shower every day.
This isn't going to go down well. Is life more stress-free and restful living on a boat?
Honestly, I think, like, it's not the boat.
Yeah.
It's more the circumstance. Like,
yeah.
We've had a crazy year. Like, we both graduated, and then we got married, and then, well, before that there was a pandemic.
There's still a pandemic.
Still a pandemic, because it's
Round
going on for forever, and now we're going into lockdown number 2, and I'm fine.
You're fine. I think we are more stressed living on a boat, but that's not the boat's fault. That is getting married, getting to know each other, and how to do life with another person.
Peter has this like fun habit of putting everything that he doesn't want to put away in the shower.
In the shower, yeah. We don't use the shower, in fairness, currently, like the one on the boat.
But you claimed you were just putting your tools in there, and then I went through it the other day and I filled up a massive bag. Half of it was rubbish. Like, just rubbish. Like, wrappers. And then half of it was, like, your clothes. And then there was, like, a screwdriver.
Yeah. It accumulated. But that is something, is that our boat does get messy very quickly because it's a small space. So if we haven't done the washing up or something, it looks very messy and can feel quite overwhelming. Does your boat have a name?
She does. She is called Navar. We don't really know how to say the name properly because it's Hebrew. So if you speak Hebrew, correct us, but we think it's Navar, and we'll put the spelling.
Yeah, Navar, which means to bring home, find rest, and make beautiful, which I think is really amazing.
Yeah.
And I think we wanted it to be, like, it's become a bit of a vision for our lives here, of bringing home, actually more literally than we thought. There was a time when we were pulling our home along by rope, but also bringing a sense of belonging and community, finding rest in the middle of it, not waiting for it or doing something and then reaching it. And the last thing it means is to make beautiful. And we love that because that is our vision about the boat. We took a rather ugly looking boat and have been making it beautiful, and we love that process of transformation, of restoration, and we think it's something really beautiful that we want to see in our boat, but also in our lives, in me and you, in the people we meet.
Does it hit you if I go fast?
It creates quite a lot of wind. Tell me about your stove. What fuel do you use? Does it burn all day and night? And is there a nap? So we have a Morso squirrel. I installed it a couple of weeks ago, which was very scary, but it seems to be all going okay. So we currently use wood We get it from the local farmer. I think it's kiln drying logs. Next year we want to collect some more of our own to dry throughout the year. We currently light a fire in the evenings and then another little fire in the morning. We aren't currently burning all through the night because we didn't want to use coal.
The boat actually retains its heat really well.
Yeah, it does.
So even when you light a fire in the evening, it retains it over the night.
Yeah.
It might be worse in the winter. We'll have a rethink. We're going to some more sustainable options.
Yeah, there are sustainable options of like composite type logs that burn all night. Yeah, and there is a bit of a knack.
I've got it. I'm magic.
Yeah, I've got the knack too now.
Peter was out and I was like, well, I'm a bit chilly. So I put in fire starter, a homemade one with wax and an egg cup, one piece of kindling and one massive log. I left it alone. Came back 5 minutes later. And I was like, she's got the knack.
So if you want the knack, we've got a code for Little Home Afloat 10 is the code. It's down below. You can find it on our website. It's a really good deal. You can get the knack that Emily is selling.
Yeah.
Okay, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining us. A little Q&A. I hope it answers some of your questions about life, the boat, the yacht, the goat.
It probably didn't because we've said some pretty
useless information.
useless information.
But we have fun.
Well done for sticking along.
And so much for watching. We will see you soon.
See you soon.
With another video. Do you think we should ask people to subscribe? Or do you think it's a bit like, do you know what I mean? Like a bit needy. Like, I don't want to come across desperate, like, oh, subscribe, you know?
Samantha!
Oh,
I don't even know Samantha!
Little goat. Little goatly. Little foxy goat. Eat poo poo. Ow!